Hello and welcome aboard the Hurricane SunDeck Sport 220 outboard. Great family boat, plenty of nice finishing touches. Let's take a look. Let's take a close look here at the bow on the 220. Like all Hurricanes, this boat has a forward boarding ladder. Very nice wide step up here, a forward deck with that diamond non-skid surface. It's very, very secure even when the deck is wet. It's very safe and secure to get on and off of this boat. We've got an oversized anchor locker up here which recesses into the deck, so it's a nice flat surface. But you've also got a telescoping boarding ladder, folds right down. Again, when you're out swimming or you have the boat anchored, that's very handy for getting in the boat. We've also got a spot here, receiver for a forward anchor. Very convenient. Of course, that all drains right down off the boat. Notice that we have pull-up cleats. That is a stainless steel cleat, and that's part of the hardware package option on this boat. We'll show you some of the other details. But notice those beautiful pull-up cleats, and again, that folds flat, so you can really move around up here easily. This boat comes with forward docking lights. Anytime you want to make that day on the water even longer, that helps navigate through the marina at night, get you home safely. This boat also has a few nice fishing touches, including a pre-wired harness for a trolling motor and a 12-volt receptacle up here to plug that motor in. Moving back from the bow, you can see we carried that non-skid surface back here to the step into the cockpit. Another step down here, and you can see we've got this really handy snap-in carpet throughout this boat. That's an option, but very easy to take it off in pieces as you need to clean it, or if you just wanted to wash the whole boat down. Of course, that's all going to drain overboard with the scuppers, so that you can really just wash this entire boat completely down. Walkway lighting, that's a nice feature for those evening cruises. And we've got this step here is actually concealing a cooler ordinarily, but this, as we talked about before, has some nice fishing features. This is an aerated live well, but if you take that aerator out, it just unscrews. You can also pack this cooler area with ice and drinks, so everybody up front has handy access. So you don't have to have one giant cooler. You can have several different areas around the boat. Notice the rubber gasket around here. It's just a nice, safe, secure, tight seal. That hatch is not going to rattle. It's all very nice and secure. Again, everything recesses flat, so you're just going to step right on here. There's nothing that's going to trip you up. Part of that hardware package on this boat is an upgrade. Are these beautiful stainless steel speaker covers, as well as these recessed stainless steel cup holders. Just a really nice upgraded look on this boat. Of course, that stainless steel is going to be very easy to maintain with that hardware package. Taking a look now at the base vinyl here. This is called a Zephyr Tan, and you'll notice it's a very beautiful expanded vinyl, soft touch with this texture. Easy to take care of, very, very easy to ride on. It's a very comfortable boat, carrying that through the backrest as well. But notice the design touches on this piping. It just adds movement to the boat. It makes it a very fluid design. Really adds to that feel while you're out on the water. Like all Hurricanes, it really is maximized for space, storage space. You can see how well finished that storage area is. Of course, that's all self-draining. Get all your life jackets, tow ropes, all that stuff in here, and then seal it away when you're not using it. We've also got this beautiful stainless steel grab handle up here on either side of the boat. So even the folks who don't get out in the water very much are going to have a nice, secure place to hang on to. Very interesting layout here in the midship area of this boat. For a 22-foot boat, this is really a couple of nice features. Let's take a look at the starboard side first. You'll notice that we've got a head access here that's not just one piece. It comes in two pieces, so you can flip this up to easily get in and out of the head. But when you open this door, it swings very wide, and you can see there's a lot of room down here. freshwater sink, full wash down again with that non-skid surface, so you don't want to slip around. This would be a great changing room. You can add a porta potty down there. Everything's very easy to clean, and having the addition of this extra piece flip up, it makes it much easier for even taller folks to get in and out and feel comfortable down there. Now once you get in there, there's plenty of headroom, but it's the access point that is really different about this particular head. It shuts up nicely, and of course everything closes very nicely. Stainless steel hardware. Deep in-floor locker here. Notice how the snapping carpet is cut around that, so you can flip it up. There's a hydraulic assist. Very deep. All of your life jackets, all of your wakeboards, skis are going to go there. Have a nice safe place to get them out of the way. That's the one thing you really want on a boat this size, is to have plenty of room to walk around without people stumbling over the equipment and all that. And one of the things that Hurricane does a great job of is really providing a significant amount of space. Over on the port side, we've got a freshwater sink. Those kids getting in and out of the boat, maybe before lunchtime, wash down any plates or anything that you need to rinse off. This is just such a handy feature. And of course that folds down for when you're transporting the boat. Right back up just like this whenever you're ready to wash your hands. We've also got another locker here. This is storage. There's a trash receptacle in here, fully finished, self-draining. Plenty of room to store more equipment, any drinks, another cooler perhaps. And let's take a look at this Sony stereo. For 2014 model year, they finally come up with a really great innovation. It's a Bluetooth link for your cell phone or iPad, so you can actually play your music directly in there. It's also satellite ready, and you can use it even with your Pandora app, for instance, on your phone. Very neat. Of course, that's going to seal away, help keep the moisture out, and since it's on Bluetooth, you don't need to have instant access to it, so why not put it out of the way, safely sealed away in this hatch. The helm on the 220 is really well laid out. You can see this beautiful zephyr tan upholstery carried back through. This open back area really helps keep you cool on those hot days. You know, if you're kind of sitting in a seat that's fully enclosed, it's not going to really breathe very well. This gets a little circulation around your back, helps keep you cool. Look at that beautiful stitching. This has got a flip-up bolster. So when you're bringing the boat into the marina, it just kind of gives you that extra sight line, particularly if there are folks, taller folks sitting in the forward lounges. It just gives you that extra boost to get up and see up over them. Nice position for the throttle here. Nice, beautiful steering wheels on the Hurricanes this year. Really, really beautiful. But having that ability to adjust the steering wheel exactly where you're comfortable, anything like that kind of gives you that ergonomic feel where it's just right where you need it. You can really move it around. Some nice storage down here, those stainless cup holders, and again another one of those stainless speaker covers. It's just such a beautiful touch. Storage, all of your switches right here at your fingertips. There's a convenient 12-volt outlet, a remote for that stereo that's up in the midship hatch there. Since this boat is configured with some fishing upgrades, you can see we've got a Lowrance Elite 4X fish finder, very handy. You can see that the designers left specific areas where you can add aftermarket electronics like that. Really, really beautiful. For RIA gauges, more stainless cup holders. And one thing that I always like to point out is this is perhaps the most important switch on the entire boat. You don't see that a lot on some of the other boat brands. It's a master power switch, and if you've ever gotten off the boat and someone left the radio just barely on, or left maybe a docking light on, sometimes you can come back to a dead battery. So make it on your checklist. The last thing you do is switch off that master power, and you'll never have that happen again. You'll notice we've got this windscreen up here right over the dash that helps to keep the dash from getting too hot. Adds a nice little wind protection as well. You'll notice that this is a SunDeck Sport instead of a regular Hurricane SunDeck because of this windscreen. If it was a SunDeck, they would have the full wraparound windshield. That's one of the key differences in those lines. With that 8'6" beam, the Hurricane line is really a nice wide boat. You can really see the results of that back here in the Cockpit L lounge. That beautiful upholstery again, lots of seating, comfortable backrest, recessed speaker and cup holders. Again, with the piping, lots of storage. We've got a removable pedestal table here with these molded in cup holders. Just very nice for a day out on the water. Put your drinks here, put some goldfish crackers in there for the kids. It's just a nice place to serve, and when you don't need that table, if you've got fewer people or whatever, or you're just going for a cruise, it's very easy. The top comes off, the base detaches from the receiver there, and you can stow it in one of the many storage areas on this boat. This Hurricane SunDeck Sport comes with a aluminum frame, very safe and secure when you're underway. It's just going to stay put. It's a nice heavy gauge. You really feel like it's solid construction, that tubular construction. We've got several new options this year for the Bimini Top Fabrics. One of the key changes in 2014 is going to be that the boot cover is now made out of the exact same material as the Bimini. So you're going to have the same level of wear, for instance, that you would ordinarily find on the Bimini. They're not two separate fabrics. So it's just a really sharp, nice look and a nice upgrade for 2014. Well, this is one of the rare times where we have a very close-up look at the aft deck because this boat hasn't been rigged with its outboard motor yet. So we have a really nice view of what's going on back here. This is, of course, the transom area where the motor is going to be mounted. But the aft deck on either side with that non-skid surface. If you're out swimming for the day, it's always nice to have that easy-to-reach cooler from the water. Of course, that's self-draining. Pack that with ice and everybody at the back of the boat, particularly if you're wrapping up or going to swim. You can reach right up there and get your drink. Even the pull for that lid goes flat like that, so it's just really easy to get around back here. Anytime you need to do anything with the motor, adjust the trim, any of that kind of stuff, it's just a lot of great access. I don't know if you can see it or not, but we had that freshwater sink in the midship area. This is the fill for that. Those stainless cleats everywhere. Really handy. All of the cleat placement, especially on this boat, has been very well thought out. In addition, that freshwater system there is not only going to feed that midship sink, but we've also got a freshwater wash down here, and as those kids come out of the lake, you're really going to appreciate that. It really helps, sand and things like that, being able to rinse that off your feet before you get in the boat. It just helps keep everything clean and neat, and it couldn't be more handy. It pops right in there and that lid closes. Since we've got this Hurricane 220 SunDeck Sport out of the water, it's a great chance to show you this new wide color band option. Notice that beautiful navy gel coat all the way back. Beautiful graphics, of course. This is another good chance to see the hardware package. It's got the stainless rub rail all the way the length of the boat. It's just a really beautiful touch. This boat in the water is especially nice. I really hope you enjoyed this look at the Hurricane SunDeck Sport 220. This is an outboard boat, as we said before. Plenty of room, an interesting midship configuration with that two-piece head door, midship sink, plenty of storage, Bluetooth stereo, freshwater washdown option, beautiful tan interior, plenty of room for entertaining on this boat. Lots of folks. Bring them all out on the water with you. Till next time, this is Captain Steve.